Hello and welcome to Cosmic Consciousness with Cassia. On this channel, we discuss all aspects of the Ascension process. I have a variety of services that I offer to assist in your awakening journey, and you can find those listed in the description box below. Today, we are going to be doing the reading for Sunday, April 11th, 2021. And yes, it is the new moon today in the Northern Hemisphere. It will be happening very late tonight in the Northern Hemisphere. And so we are doing the new moon manifesting ceremony tomorrow night. So those of you who are interested in joining that, the information is in the new moon video. I'll probably plug it into this video as well for you guys. If you are wanting to join as soon as possible is best, so we can get that Zoom link out to you. Make sure that you send your email with your $10 donation. It's some really powerful energies that we're working with, and so it should be a really fun ceremony tomorrow night. Yes, big energies. I absolutely encourage all of you, if you have not watched the new moon in Aries video, to check that out. I go into the astrology on that video. I'm not going to get into the astrology today unless I mention it in passing during the reading, because it's all there for you guys. So I'll link that in the description box below as well for you. But just amazing energy that we are experiencing. And it's really funny and really perfect that we're starting a new wave spell today as well. And so today is a day that's ruled by the crown chakra and guided by endlessness. And the galactic signature that we're going to be working with, that's going to be the overriding energy for the next 13 days beginning today, is the white magnetic mirror energy. And so the white mirror energy is all about reflection, endlessness, and order. And it's about the understanding that everything that we experience is a mirror, right? What we experience externally is mirroring what's going on with us internally. And our perceptions of the world create our world. And so it's very much that energy of polishing the mirror of our minds so that we receive a clearer reflection. And it's also about paying attention to what's being reflected back to us and what that's teaching us about what's going on with us internally. It's this energy, and we've been talking about this a lot, so I love that this is coming up, and this is the energy for the new moon and it continuing for the next 13 days with this wave spell. It's really perfect, right? Because it's this understanding that we can shift our outer reality simply by shifting our internal reality. And that is really the best, the most effective, and the only consistent way that is going to produce lasting results to do so, is to shift internally first. And so utilize these next 13 days as a tool to show you and teach you what it is that you are experiencing internally, because you are going to notice that, as you always do, right? Reflected back to you in your outer world. So pay attention, notice what's going on, ask yourself the questions, right? When you see this reflection, what is that teaching me? What inside of me, what belief systems do I have, right? What is my perception that is creating this? What feelings, what thoughts, what emotions are bringing this about in my external reality? Where am I perhaps being a mirror for another, right? Because we act as mirrors for others as well. So really noticing that with this new moon energy is all about creation, right? With all of these planets in the sign of Aries, this really kicking off the spring season that began with the vernal equinox. And this is really a power point in that process, as things are really coming into full gear here, right? And so we have this incredible opportunity to create and manifest, being supported by these planetary energies. So what is it that you are creating, and how are you creating that through your internal state? And how can you shift your internal state to be more in alignment with what it is that you're wanting to create? How can you watch the magic unfold as you begin to continue to cultivate this internal space and see it radiating and reflecting outward in your world? So that is the opportunity that we have with this magnificent energy. This is also an energy very much about cosmic order, right? And so we're seeing this cosmic order reflected around us as well. And when we talk about this magnetic tone, which is all about unifying and attracting our purpose, right? It's like, how can we internally become what attracts our purpose to us? How can we live that energy? How can we create and cultivate the energy of our divine purpose within us so that that is reflected in our outer reality? How can we become the energy that attracts that to us with this magnetic tone, right? And that really does all the work for us in a sense when we become that which you seek to attain, right? And then it will automatically be yours, because it is your vibration. It's that easy. It's that simple. This is also the energy when we understand and appreciate the inherent unity in everything, in the entire cosmic universe, right? In the multiverse. And so when we realize this unity and we understand our greater purpose as a result of this unity, right? That's how we become aware of our purpose, is when we become aware of this unity. Then we get to really understand how our projections, what it is that we're creating, what is being mirrored back to us in our reality, is having such a profound effect on the collective as well. And so how can we cultivate that within ourselves that we wish to see flourish in the entire world? How can we connect together and unify in our collective purpose, right? In order to create a reflection of the world that we all want to see, that we all want to participate in, that makes us feel good, that makes us feel alive, right? So just really powerful, powerful energy. And the affirmation for today is, I unify in order to reflect attracting order. I seal the matrix of endlessness with the magnetic tone of purpose. I am guided by my own power doubled. So absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. This is also this white mirror energy is about clarity, about receiving that clarity, about seeing through illusion, right? By, as we said, polishing that mirror of our own minds. And so where can you allow yourself to see beyond illusion? Where can you look at the reflections being mirrored back to you and take in that information, right? Take in that information from an unbiased, detached sort of perspective, right? Without getting attached to it in the sense of feeling offended by it, feeling hurt by it, feeling any of these things, just noticing and paying attention to what is being mirrored back to you and making those adjustments. All right. So I think I've said enough about that. Sometimes I start going on and then I'm just going to repeat myself. So I'm not going to do that right now. We're going to get into a few moonology cards here. Clear. Let's get some energies for this April 11th, 2021, this beautiful new moon that we're in, this beautiful white magnetic mirror energy. What guidance do we have as we move forward? All right. Always like to pull out the moonology cards on the new moon and just see what energies we get here. Got to be patient sometimes. Oh, those wanted to pop out. We'll let them. If I don't, they always come back out anyway. You guys have seen me go through this how many times? So we have bring love into the situation. And this is new moon in Aquarius energy. And then we also have the energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. And we know this. We can feel this, right? With all of this Aries energy, this cardinal fire energy, right? The Aries is that energy that explodes into the world, right? It's that first spark of essence, the beginning of the journey, right? And it is just full of that beautiful fire. That's why I'm actually recording the videos from the day that I'm recording on and for the new moon. I'm doing this the day before because I have my final combo ceremony for the this new moon cycle going on tomorrow, so I'm probably not going to be able to do the video. So I left on my red shirt. Some of you guys probably are like, is she in the same exact outfit? So that's why, but I felt like it was appropriate to leave it on to exemplify just this beautiful, passionate, fiery energy that we are feeling. So there is a lot of momentum being gained here. And so in any situations we are experiencing right now, we're being guided to bring more love into them, right? We talk about how love heals all. And so any situation can be shifted by bringing love into it. And when we bring that love, when we hold that love in our hearts, that is affecting our inner climate, right? And like we talked about, that reflects out as well. And so how can we bring more love into everything that we do today? Right? And how can we also, with this Aquarius energy, this is about authenticity, right? Aquarius is the sign of authenticity, the sign that celebrates its uniqueness, right? And how that uniqueness adds to the collective whole. And so really, This is bringing love into the situation, but this is also allowing ourselves to be exactly who we are in situations and not changing that or altering that, right? We can stand as we are, as who we are, in a loving way, right? And this is something that we've been learning, how to really stand our ground and be in our truth and our integrity, but at the same time coming from a place of fierce compassion and love. And so feeling that energy, I'm definitely feeling that energy as well. And then, yeah, we have a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. And so this is a new moon in Aries, but there is some of this full moon energy because it is so potent with all of these planets in Aries. It's like we said, it's a big energy. And so there's been something in the works, and that is beginning to come through. And it's going to be perhaps a little bit dramatic for some people. When we have a lot of this Aries energy, fire energy can be dramatic, right? And so that's why we want to stay centered in love, centered in our hearts as we move through this energy. But this is also, like we talked about, I think I mentioned at the beginning of the video, feeling the energies from the vernal equinox building and really coalescing and really beginning to take form at this new moon. Like this new moon is really kicking things off as far as this new season goes, as far as this next chapter in our ascension process, in our evolution, in our growth as souls, right? So there's a lot. This energy has been building and it is reaching a climax. Situations that have been building, we may feel coming to a head at this point. And so we really want it. That's why with this Aries energy can sometimes be reckless. It can be a bit overbearing, and that's why we want to be centered. That's why bring love into the situation was the first card that came out. But this is good. This isn't necessarily what we would see as bad climaxes. This is really good things coming into fruition as well, just like coming in hot. Whatever's coming in is coming in hot. Especially we have the supermoon card coming out next. Emotions are running high. Yeah, so a lot of intense emotionality. All right. Yeah, so it could be an intense day. If there is something that we have been avoiding, it's going to be a little bit in your face today. There's not going to be a way to sort of push it down. Very much like we said, am feeling that full moon kind of vibe from this new moon in that respect. Like everything is coming up and out right now, which is really, really beautiful and really important, right? We need that to happen. And then we have balance, spirituality, and practicality, full moon and Pisces energy. Yeah, so this is that energy of that higher spiritual connection, keeping that higher spiritual connection going. Whatever is going on, seeing the higher spiritual value of whatever you're experiencing and really tapping into that and tapping into your higher self as you move through and navigate these energies. Right? All right, let's get some more. Luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. So there's more of that fiery energy coming through, right? Yeah, so these are positive developments and changes, even if it feels a little excessive in the moment, even if the emotions and the experiences that we have are intense, right? Like they're all for our highest good. That's what this luck is on your side card is saying. It's saying whatever is coming into your reality is coming in order to assist you. And sometimes the ways that we are assisted don't necessarily feel like assistance in the moment. That's why we have to take that higher spiritual view of the situations and just really pay attention where we are letting our emotions run amok, right? We may see other people projecting this. We may be experiencing this as well, right? Remember, everything's a mirror. And so just really paying attention to that and staying as balanced as possible. And this is also with this balanced spirituality and practicality. Another message that I'm getting from this is like, this is what we talk about with co-creation, right? And divinely inspired action. This is what we talk about, this energy of moving forward, right? And this energy of being an active participant in the creation process. There are things that we have to do. We set the intentions, yes. We hold those within our hearts. Yes. We release those to the universe. Yes. Right? We allow ourselves to tap into the emotion underlying what it is that we're wanting to create. Yes. But we also have to do some things, right? We have to do some things. So we want to pay attention to where it is that we are being asked to actually take initiative, right? This Aries energy is all about taking initiative. So where do you need to take initiative in order to make your dreams come true? That is another message coming through with that card. And then we have confidence is your key to success, new moon in Leo. So a lot of the fire energy, we got all the fire signs coming through here in the moons. And then we have new moon eclipse, expect powerful change. All right, you guys, and we do have eclipse season coming up in a couple months as well. And I am going to try to get those videos out to you guys, at least the first video in that series, as soon as possible. I'm probably going to do a video where I talk about at least 3 of the 4, which are all linked together. It kind of feels like I got to feel out the Taurus eclipse and see what that one's all about. That's kind of sitting in the middle there. But then the other 3 are in Gemini and Sagittarius. And we have, I don't want to speak too soon and get it wrong. I've looked at it. Well, what I do believe is that we have a new moon eclipse in Gemini. Then we have a full moon eclipse. I forget which one the moon's in for that one. I think it's in Sag, but I'm not sure. But we have the sun and the moon opposing in Gemini and Sagittarius. And then we finish out those 3 eclipses with a new moon eclipse in Sagittarius. And so it's really interesting. Gemini, and then you got the both, and then in the Sagittarius energy. So it's going to be huge as far as our belief systems go. And a big eclipse season coming up. Really impactful. So yeah, I don't know why I felt like I needed to talk about those. I don't know if the energy of this new moon must somehow be linked into those. That's why they're coming to mind, or it could just be the card. But I don't know. It's a big season, and so yeah. There's a lot of powerful changes happening right now as well. And I think what it is some people may see changes that begin to be initiated now, continuing throughout eclipse season, which is really interesting. And you may see your belief systems and different things that need to be addressed in order to align you with the energies that you're moving towards, with whatever it is you're setting for as your manifestation. What it is that you're wanting to create, the intentions you're putting out with this new moon. That eclipse season may be the process of working you through the energies to get you to the place where you are then in alignment with what it is that you are desiring. So that's a really interesting message coming through. And in Theta Healing, we work a lot with belief systems. And so you may find that helpful. You guys, my email's in the description box below. Reach out to me if you want to play around with that and really get the, I don't want to say get the upper hand, because that makes it seem like it's a competition or like we're playing power play kind of thing here. It's not necessarily that, but if you want to make the most out of these energies and navigate them the most efficiently so that you get the most out of this eclipse season that you can, you may want to reach out and try out some Theta Healing, because it's going to be really powerful, I think, to help us move through this energy. But yeah, so expect powerful changes. We are initiating powerful changes, and some people may be experiencing these right now. I feel like a shift that's happening for people too is this shift in confidence, right? Gaining more confidence. And we've been working on this ever since the Mars and Aries transits of 2020, right? All of those energies, the Mars Chiron conjunction. We've really been sifting through these energies as far as building our confidence, really knowing that we are capable of achieving what we set out to achieve, right? And healing a lot of those wounds around our ability to enact our will in the world. And so really feeling people kind of coming full circle with that energy during this new moon as well. Right? Like a lot of what we learned about our empowerment throughout 2020 coming full circle here, and really noticing how far we've come. I feel like a lot of people around this new moon, like you're noticing, if you look back, and if you haven't noticed, take a look back right now and think about early 2020. Think about what you went through throughout late 2020 in regards to these things, and think about where your level of confidence is at now, how you're able to assert yourself now, right? Like, how have you grown? How do you feel more capable, right? And just really, really understand and appreciate that. But a lot of powerful shifts that are happening as a result of confidence, and this build in confidence, this build in our ability to express our divine masculine energy as well, right? And so, yeah, just feeling a lot with that. And this is Spirit just really telling you that you are, all the changes that are occurring in your reality right now are happening for a reason. So trust them. Know that whatever it is that you are undertaking right now, like your efforts are blessed. Luck is on your side. And so work with that. Utilize that. I'm also interesting, feeling that Jupiterian energy coming through with the luck is on your side right now. And so some people, you may want to check out where Jupiter is in your natal chart right now, and where Jupiter is especially blessing your life, because that may be an area where you can focus your manifestations and really achieve some incredible results right now. So I don't know, that's just another interesting energy coming through. Any other cards? All right, we got a win-win outcome as forecast, full moon in Libra. And this has been coming up for a few days now as well, if there is any dispute that you are attempting to settle right now, if you have any legal stuff going on, if you have any situation in your life where you have been, that has been difficult to navigate, especially where it comes to compromise and working with different people, with different viewpoints, with different opinions, trying to find some sort of compromise with somebody, trying to find a solution that benefits everyone involved, anything like that. Just know that there is, whatever it is that has been going on, there is a solution available that is possibly going to begin to present itself around this new moon that is in the highest interest of all involved. So that's really beautiful energy coming through. And then your hard work is paying off, wanted to pop out. And then we have nothing is yet set in stone, which just came out the other day, I think, and surrender to the divine. And so this is just also just a reminder here with these two cards together that this win-win situation, like, I feel as though people, and this message just really has been wanting to come out, so maybe somebody didn't hear it in the last video and needs to hear it now. You may not think that there is a solution that can benefit everyone involved. You may not be able to see what that is. So Spirit is saying, surrender that to me and know that nothing is yet set in stone. What you think is the way that this is going to play out is not necessarily the way. So don't give up hope. Don't surrender to a bad situation. And I hate using words like bad, but we're going to say it like that. Surrender to me. That's sort of like the energy of like what I feel like Spirit is trying to say. Like, don't surrender to the worst possible outcome. Surrender to me. And allow me to shift that. Like, this energy is so much more malleable than what you think. There are so many more possibilities for resolution than what it is that you think. And so just surrender that. Continue to keep that faith. Continue to move forward and in your integrity, right? To bring love into the situation and watch as that continues to transform. Right? And utilize this white mirror energy. Utilize this energy we've been talking about. Shift internally and watch the external shift. And leave the rest up to Spirit. And then we have communication is key falling out. New moon in Gemini. And so there is communication that needs and is wanting to happen. And yeah, I feel as though, and this is an energy, this is a thing that happens a lot too, is we think we know what somebody thinks or feels or wants, but we don't bother to actually ask them. And so this is, or we know what we need and want, but we don't bother to actually communicate it. And so this is also coming through and saying, like, it's important to communicate things because people can't read minds. And you can't read minds either. Sometimes we think we're the ones that can read minds. And we are so far off base, it's not even funny. And so this is like really open, honest, loving communication is going to be really, really helpful. And this may help to shift the energies as well. Allow the divine to guide you in that communication, in the timing for that communication. And then I love this. We have believe in the impossible and hold your vision coming out. That's beautiful. And this is the blue moon card, you guys. The blue moon with the fixed moon. All right. So overall encompassing message, regardless of what your individual circumstances are, what you are dealing with or going through, what is happening in your reality, this message is for absolutely every single one of us. Believe in the impossible. Right? All possibilities are possible. Know that. Envision the highest possible outcome and hold that vision for anything happening in your life right now. Hold your vision of what it is that you are trying to create. If you have been feeling lately like what it is that you are desiring, what it is that exists within your heart of hearts is not possible for you. Like you may even, I feel like some people may even think, well, that's possible, but not for me. You want to get rid of that thinking right away. Believe in the impossible. Believe, all right? Allow yourself to believe. I just heard in my head, I believe I can fly. Just really, truly believe it. Believe it and you can achieve it. Hold that vision. And it may require you to step out of your comfort zone. The North Node card coming out again. All right? Just really hold that vision, dream that impossible dream, knowing that it is not. Remove the word impossible from your vocabulary. It does not belong there. It has no place there anymore, right? You are a powerful co-creator. You are source energy manifest in human form. You can move mountains. You can do absolutely everything and anything that you desire, all right? It's everything. Absolutely anything is possible. So know that, believe that, know that, trust that, and hold that vision in your heart, in your mind, and like just continue moving forward, continue taking those steps, those practical steps toward your dreams, and surrender the rest to spirit and allow spirit to shift those energies. Your only job is to take the next action in front of you and to continue shifting your internal state, so that it is a magnet for that external state that you want to create. All right, I love you guys. I appreciate you so much. I hope that you have an incredible new moon. So many blessings to each and every single one of you. There are links down below to donate if you feel so moved to do so. My email, as I said, is down below. The Theta healing is really powerful. The Belvaspata that I do is incredibly powerful too, getting us into vibrational alignment with our desires, also releasing any of the stuff that we're holding on to, right? It's such beautiful energy, and I would love to work with you guys doing either one of those things. Of course, I also do personal readings. Whatever feels right, whatever, just email me, let me know what you have going on, and we'll figure out what the best fit for you is. If you like this video, it definitely helps. And just thank you to each and every single one of you for tuning in. And thank you to the people who pointed out some areas where I was operating in fear, because I really appreciate having that mirror as well. And this is not, we don't live in fear on this channel, right? We know and we trust that everything works out exactly as it's meant to. And so I want to thank you guys. Know who you are. Those of you who helped me step through that fear. And we're not going to be doing the spelling thing on here anymore. We're embracing and we're trusting, and we're stepping into this big, beautiful, bold energy. I'm stepping into this big, beautiful, bold energy as well. And so thank you for being that reflection for me. Thank you for opening my eyes and teaching me a little bit. We're all on here learning and growing together. I love you guys so, so very much. And I will talk to you all very soon. There are links, as I said, to the new moon manifesting ceremony, as well as to the new moon video down below. All right, bye.